What is your tolerance for uncertainty? Uncertainty tends to be a universal fear for humanity, often intertwined with the desire to escape our internal complexities and the intensity of our emotions. Consequently, many of us cling to predictable, though sometimes dysfunctional behaviors in the hope of maintaining a sense of certainty. This fear is a rigid, grasping fear that prevents us from seeing clearly, relaxing into the present moment, and practicing compassion. For example, when I used to watch suspenseful movies or shows, I felt an overwhelming need to know exactly how the story would unfold. Was something bad going to happen? Was somebody going to die? Who would survive? And what would the end outcome be? The uncertainty of not knowing would literally leave me in an anxious and dysregulated state, and I couldn't even enjoy the show. And while it may seem like an extreme or silly neuroticism, I do believe it reflects a broader fear shared by many. The fear of uncertainty, coupled with an aversion to discomfort. This is shown in a UCL study, where they found that uncertainty is even more stressful than knowing something bad is definitely going to happen. In the study, participants would rather know that they would have an 100% chance of being shocked than a 50% chance of being shocked. This aversion can also be seen in situations in everyday life, where people prefer to remain in relationships, jobs, locations, or maintain habits that are actively harmful, dysfunctional, and unfulfilling than face the uncertainty of what lies on the other side. You may see this in your own behaviors or past behaviors, where the predictable suffering still feels better than the uncertainties of the unknown future. Whether this is a fear of loneliness, financial struggles, feeling out of place, or confronting the true extent of your addictions, compulsions, and vices. In Buddhist philosophy, both hope and fear are recognized as forces that divert us from our true selves. Hope often leads us to seek external solutions to internal challenges, while fear keeps us from embracing the discomfort of facing our true nature. In my recovery from bulimia, this internal struggle between hope and fear was a significant obstacle, as I hoped for full recovery, but I also feared the potential consequences, whether that was intense weight gain, judgment, and the loss of an identity that I'd held onto for 12 years. Pema Chodron, in When Things Fall Apart, suggests embracing hopelessness as a means of transcending the binary cycle of hope and fear. Anxiety, she argues, is simply a messenger that we are stepping into unknown territory, and that the spiritual journey requires the courage to allow anxiety, fear, and discomfort to pierce our hearts. Hope and fear arise from a sense of lack, preventing us from being at ease with ourselves. Holding on to both hope and fear robs us of the present moment, fostering a perpetual state of fight, flight, or freeze. Pema Chodron suggests that by letting go of the belief that pain and discomfort can be eradicated, we can find the courage to embrace the groundlessness of our situation without grasping onto external sources. The solution to our fear of uncertainty lies not in predicting or controlling the future, but in relaxing with the ambiguity and uncertainty of the present moment, right here, right now.